Hello, welcome to Brockwell Lane again. It's a very short update, this one, because it's midweek and I'm going to be working in a few hours. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for last update where I've been using the YouTube stabilise button again, and it seems to give a very strange effect, which makes you feel drunk. I promise I won't use that again. Hope it didn't ruin the viewing of that one. So I'll show you what I've done on the other side of the layout. Now this is my Metcalfe retaining wall, and I hope you can tell that I've weathered it. I've used rail match frame dirt, very heavily watered down with white spirit, and sort of painted it all over the wall. Let it soak in. It stinks, I'm afraid, and you have to close the you have to open the window, otherwise you'll die of the fumes. But it's dried really well. It's sort of patchy and inconsistent. I think it really improves these Metcalfe card kits. It's hidden most of the the corners where you get the white edges. So I think it looks really good. It's really changed the look of it, a lot darker. So I'm really happy with the appearance of that. And I've been weathering locomotives again, adding a few details. In this case it's a Daypole Class 22, which I've had for a few years actually. It's been at my dad's house, and I decided to bring it onto this layout. I weathered it the other day. You can see these horrible streaks down the side, which is what they suffered from in real in BR days. I think it was some sort of boiler discharge point, something at the top here, and water and whatever chemical was in it used to run down the side there and take the paint off. And you can see quite a few pictures of them looking like that, so that was really fun to do. I've also changed the head code panels on this model. The ones it came with were stick-on, very small, they didn't look quite right. So I had some Helgen Class 52 Western cut out head code numbers, and I put those in. A little bit larger, and they really transform the model and look a lot better. Another small modification I did to this, and you probably wouldn't know unless you got one of these, is the buffers as they come sort of bubble outwards a long way. So I filed the fronts down and made them more flat, which I think improves it greatly, because they do look very odd as they come from the factory. There's also some light green panels I've added along the bottom here, just to make them look like they've been replaced in the past. I've got a problem with that bogie actually slightly higher up at that end than that, but I need to fiddle with that model at some point. And the other model I've done is in tribute to the real one, which is on the Severn Valley Railway. I know a lot of other people have done tributes to it on YouTube. It's just been taken out of service, 4566. Very popular engine. I've filmed it quite a few times this year on the Great Central and the Severn Valley. It was always a favourite of mine. But it's been taken out of service because its boiler ticket's expired, and we don't really know how long it's going to be out of service. It could be quite a few years. So in tribute I've done this model, which was a Bachmann model, or is a Bachmann model. As it came, it had the small logo on it, so I've replaced that with a large one. I forget what number it was, but I ordered some Fox plates to go over the top of the printed ones. Also on the front there's the Fox numbers on there. And it's quite a clean, as a preserved locomotive. What I've done is I've weathered these areas in a very dark grey. All the underside, the frames, top of the frames, smoke box front, and the roof in a dark grey, not as light as I normally do when I'm doing a weathered locomotive, because I still want it to look preserved, but it just contrasts nicely with the decorative areas, I'd say. And then I've sprayed some polish on top of there as well, which I've only just done it, will fade a little bit. So I think that's looking pretty good, and a good tribute to a real locomotive that's been a real favourite this year for a lot of people, I know. So a lot more weathering and detailing to do on this side. So I'll see you next time in the next update. Thank you for all your nice comments last time. I didn't have a chance to reply to all of them, but I do appreciate them. So please subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time for a bit of a better update, or a longer update than this one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.